Hello, Michael Lapede here, Business Tips, talking to you today about trust. We're going to do a small series, just the basics of understanding some trusts. So what is a trust, first of all? A lot of people think a trust is a legal entity of some sort. I'm going to set up this family trust, this legal entity. No, it is not a legal entity. It is not an artificial person like a corporation. It is a legal arrangement or a legal agreement between parties. And this trust is a binding obligation that is enforceable by law. And trust law has been around a very long time and supersedes many other laws. Trust law is very strong. Now, a trust is generally created when it's properly established with property in the beginning. Okay, it's got to be properly established with a legal agreement and property to start the trust. Now, you can add in property after, so the initial trust property might be something small just to get the trust started. Now, there's three parties to a trust. The first party is called the settlor. And that is the person that settles the trust with the initial asset sign saying, yeah, here's the initial asset, manage it. Manage it on behalf of whoever these beneficiaries are, and we'll talk about them in a moment. So the settlor is the person to settle the trust with an asset. That settlor is done for good. In this case, and particularly in a family trust, the settlor is done. He never has another part to play after settling that trust at the beginning. And his agreement, his arrangement is signed with the trustee or trustees, if there are multiple trustees, and the trustee is the one to manage the trust property on behalf of the beneficiaries. So the settlor signs the agreement with the trustee, and the trustee says, yes, I'll take this property and I'll manage it, plus any other future property on behalf of the beneficiaries to my best ability. It's my fiduciary obligation. Now, the beneficiaries are clearly the ones that receive the benefit. They receive all the benefit coming out of the trust. They're the ones to know, to say, okay, I got a dividend, I got an asset, Now, they might not know it's coming. They might be surprised. They might know it's coming. But again, the beneficiaries are not in control, but they receive all the benefit. The trustee is the one in control. The trustee can also be a beneficiary in many cases, but the trustee and settlor have to be two separate people, and you wouldn't probably want to make your settlor the beneficiary as well. That should be separate, okay? But at the end of the day, this trust is a legal arrangement between the settlor and the trustee on behalf of the beneficiaries. Now, in the next video, we're going to get into a little more detail about trust and really give you a rundown and understanding of the basics, because we can't get into the complex stuff, but the basics of trusts. But if you have any questions throughout this series, we'd love to hear from you. Post in the comments below, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.